Django 1911 here. Hello and welcome to my channel. We are going to be talking about the knife that you see here. This is in fact the big brother of the Emerson Combat Karambit that I reviewed prior to this video. This is a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter. It's got more substantial material to it as compared to the Combat. In its proper form, it is in its black, tactical black form. The brushed satin polish on these liners is so-so. It's not stonewash, I mean, as compared to the smaller one, the Combat. This one also has the spacer. And the most obvious is it's got a bigger thumb hole. With the Combat, the trigger finger is not able to go inside with gloves on. You can only insert the pinky. But this one, even with gloves, fits okay. The Emerson design is the first design of the Karambit that turned my attention, or I was introduced to the Karambit via the Emerson folding Karambit design. This wave feature, one of its key selling points as compared to previous designs which does not carry that. Previous designs without that wave feature, you don't have the single pull from the knife, from the pocket, one-handed opening. It's in the pocket as long as you just got hold of that and pull it in an angle that slanting forward. You will have that deployment 99.9%. Practice it also. As you pull, it will deploy fast. It's one swift movement from the pocket going into whatever it's supposed to be going after it has been deployed. It's got a more aggressive or bigger patterns as compared to the Combat. It has a finer squares or patterns on that one. It's comparatively bigger. Cameo, of course. Small and big side by side. Blade length. Thickness. blade thickness. I'm trying to decipher if it's bigger. Yes, the blade is a bit bigger. If you can see on the, compare the logo part, it's shallower here, I mean thinner here, as compared to this one, it's thicker. Liners are both of the same thickness. The finish on this one is just better, or yeah, it's better. This is my V1, as I said, it's the black one, and compared to that, they're almost identical on the blade, but no, this is definitely thicker and fatter on the handle and a bigger thumb hole. Somehow this just feels smaller because it's got a smaller thumb hole. It's like carrying a handgun concealed, and the magwell part is bulging because of that big thumb hole. So how heavy is it? .5. The other one 4.0. So the 5 grams of the 0.5 ounces is probably going there because this is bigger as compared to that one, which is just smaller. It's a pair, of course. This one has a lower serial number as compared to this one. 3029, 3285. They're under 3000 range. I would have wanted to have somewhere around 1000 or before 1000, maybe the hundreds. That would be nice. That would have been nice. But this one is still okay. The quality, lock up, seat lock up on both. Both pretty okay. This one is earlier, and it's got the Teflon washers, not the phosphor bronze bushings. If you can see that white stripe between the blades, those are plastic, PTF something, Teflon. This knife feels pretty solid on how it handles it, on how it's in your hand. I've configured them for left right pattern. If you can see the what do you call that, pocket clips, they are good to go on each side. When you're going to be carrying this, just fold this in. Can I fold it one hand? Can I fold this down? Can you see? So they're like that. Okay, pocket clips here. In your pocket, the side pocket of your pants here, they go there. This one goes here, and this one goes here. So they insert like that. They'd be this rings position going forward, and the only thing you'll see would be that pocket clip and this black silhouette here. On a black trousers or black shorts or black pants, you can barely notice that they're in between that V of the side pockets, the main side pockets of the pants. So insert that there. It's gonna be there. As you pull, you just need to pull something in that angle, then pull like that. Both of these will be snagging on that angle of the front pocket. So as you snag back, you're just holding it from this, you're just pulling it from that. As you pull back, it's already out, the blades deploy, put your hands in, you are in this position, the reverse talon position. So twinning. If you have a fixed blade karambit outside the waistband carries a fixed blade that's hanging outside your body, this one is inside your pocket. There's two of them. But to be honest, I haven't carried this one because even though, like right now as I did this video, I was surprised when it had it side by side with the other one. I was surprised that the difference on the whole are not that big, but somehow this knife feels a whole lot bigger. For some reason, this just feels very big as compared to the other one, the small one, the supposedly combat. This is the super, but I don't think this is, because the super is supposed to be bigger, and this is actually a modified combat, I'd say that. The size with the combat and this one, I thought it was a big difference. It's not that big a difference. It's basically the same blade with the same, just a little bit longer maybe, but I would say that this is just a modified combat with a bigger here, so for gloved operations, gloved hand operations. Because with the other one, if you have gloves, you cannot insert this in there. You can see the liners, the opposite liner of this one. You have that liner cut for the lock. Oh, before we go, proper cut test to see if this one is okay. This is the higher, no, the lower serial number. Right on. Crisp cutting action. Wow. So this one, the lower serial number, they're just differed by maybe hundreds, around 250 between them, but let's see how this one cuts. There you go. That's properly sharp. There you go. Left-right system. Pocket clips also transferred on one so that it would be conformal for the left hand or opposite hand pull. There you go, guys. I hope you liked the video, and do watch my other videos if maybe you can find it helpful. But if not, yeah, just thank you for clicking and showing some support. And as always, thank you for watching the video, and I'll be seeing you guys the next time.